Going on, gang? This is Freddie from the Freddie Mitchell Show, and this is NFL Weekly News Talk. I am doing my prediction show for week number 2, and there are 16 games being played this week. There is one game being played tonight, and then the rest of the games will be on Sunday. Alright, and the game that's going to be played tonight is Denver versus Kansas City. This game right here is a toss-up because Sunday's game, Peyton Manning didn't look too good. They barely won that game, and Kansas City almost had a shutout last week. Let me go back and look and see what their score was last week. Yeah, it was 27 to 20. It wasn't almost a shutout, but majority of the game they were in the lead, and they let Houston come back. So this game, I'm gonna give this game to Kansas City, just because they have more offensive weapons. Their running back situation ain't all that great. Their defense ain't all that great. But as far as offense, their offense is, they're wide receivers, and they got a pretty decent quarterback if he stays healthy. So I'm giving this game to Kansas City. Alright, then there are 10 games on Sunday at 1 o'clock. So let's get right into the 1 o'clock games on Sunday. The first game is Houston versus Carolina. I'm giving this game to Carolina. Then the next game is New England versus Buffalo. I'm giving this to New England. Even though Buffalo won last week, it's New England. You can't really bet against them. I mean, you can't go wrong. Even if you do pick those guys, you still are not going wrong by picking them. So, because you never know what happens. And then in the next game, it's San Diego versus Cincinnati, and I'm giving this game to Cincinnati. The next one is Tennessee versus Cleveland. I'm giving this game to Tennessee. They had a shutout last week. It was like 42 to checking the scores, 42 to 14. Alright, then in the next game, we have Atlanta versus the Giants, and I'm giving this game to Atlanta. Then the next game we got Seattle versus Washington. I'm giving this game to Seattle. The next game we got Arizona versus Chicago. I'm giving this game to Arizona. Then the next game we got Detroit versus Minnesota. I'm giving this game to Detroit. The next game we got Tampa Bay versus New Orleans. I'm giving this game to Tampa Bay. And then in the next game we got San Francisco versus Pittsburgh. I am giving this game to Pittsburgh. Then the next one we got Baltimore versus Oakland. I'm giving this game to Baltimore. Then the next one we got Miami versus Jacksonville. I'm giving this game to Miami. And then the next game we got Dallas versus Philadelphia. I'm giving this one to Dallas. Then we got Seattle versus Green Bay. I'm giving this game to Green Bay. And then the Monday night game is the New York Jets versus Indianapolis, and I'm giving that game to Indianapolis. You got one game, the Seattle versus Green Bay game is Sunday night at 8:30, and then you got 3 4 o'clock games on Sunday. So those are my predictions. I went last week. I went 9-7. I predicted 9 winners out of I think it was 16 games last week. So I'm looking forward to doing better this week. Hopefully I'll at least get at least 10 right. So just look forward to me doing more of the videos. I'm gonna try to get the fantasy league team that I'm a part of. I'm gonna try to do a hangout with those guys. I was gonna do one this week for week 1, but I ran out of time. I got busy. That's why you haven't really seen any videos from me or any podcasts from me, cause I do have a outside job. But other than that, those are my predictions. Just stay tuned to more. I'll see you guys next week or later on this week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And remember to share, subscribe, and hit the like button. Thanks, guys.